Namaskar, I Akhil Srivastava welcome you all in India Meteorological Department's weekly weather review and outlook for the next 2 weeks. Let's see how was the week in terms of the weather and how the weather is going to be for the next 2 weeks. If we see the first slide, it is showing us the entire week synoptic features, like what were the main features during 21st January to 27th January 2021. If we see in this map, we are seeing that at WD, it was around 22nd January, it was near about Afghanistan, which moved eastwards and it moved reached Jammu Kashmir and adjoining areas around 24th and 25th January. Other than this WD, there was a cyclonic circulation over South Assam and Northeast Bangladesh. They were like hovering between these two regions between 21 to 23rd January and 24 to 27th January. Other than this, there was a trough which was running from East Bihar to Marathwada, and it shifted on 24th January, which shifted to South Chhattisgarh to Marathwada on 25th January. And there was one trough in easterly waves which was running from Madhya Maharashtra around 26th January. And apart from this, we can also see two cyclonic circulation which were the induced cyclonic circulation due to the western disturbances. In this image, if we see on the right hand side, it's the satellite picture which is showing the movement of the cloud during the entire week. If we see this picture carefully, we are seeing that the clouds are moving in the northern parts of the India, which are signifying the movement of the western disturbance which is moving from west to east direction. On my left hand side, if you can see, this is the image which shows the observed rainfall or the rainfall recorded on each day. If we see this chart carefully, we can notice that the main rainfall activity, it was only over Jammu Kashmir and adjoining areas and in the northeast India. Other than that, entire India was not having any much rainfall activity. And this rainfall activity was also majorly because of the western disturbance. Main weather during this season is the cold wave and the cold day related things. So if we see the major cold spells during the week, we can see that cold wave to severe cold wave conditions were observed over northwest and adjoining central India during the second half of the week. That means the first half of the week there was some relief from the cold wave severe cold wave conditions. However, in the second half of the week, cold wave to severe cold wave conditions were observed mainly in the northwest India. If we talk about the region specifically, then we can see Rajasthan, Haryana, Chandigarh and Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh and Saurashtra and Kutch subdivisions, they all observed or recorded the cold wave to severe cold wave conditions during 25th to 28th January 2021. If we talk about the fog conditions, which is very much prevalent during this winter seasons, we can see that dense to very dense fog was reported in East UP and Bihar during 23rd to 28th January, over Punjab, Delhi, Chandigarh, Haryana on 21st, 22nd, 24th and 26th January. Similarly, over North Rajasthan on 21st January, over North MP on 23rd, 24th and 27th January, and over Odisha, West Bengal on 22nd and 23rd January. Other than that, if we talk about the cold day to severe cold day conditions, we can see they were observed at a few places over Uttar Pradesh and Bihar during the entire week. However, they were also observed over Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Chandigarh and Delhi and Uttarakhand during 24th to 28th of January. Now in this fog situation which we already talked in the previous slide, if we see it through the help of RGB satellite images, you can see this one bright patch which is running from Punjab to your northeast India. This bright patch you can see it's covering the entire north Gangetic plains and adjoining areas for the entire week. Even on 26th and 27th January, they were also little bit reduced from the Punjab side, but they had extended little bit towards the adjoining central India. In this image, we can see it's showing us the two maps. One map is for the past week rainfall situation, and the other map is about the seasonal rainfall. That is from 1st of January to 27th of January, how was the rainfall in the entire country. If we see these maps carefully, we can see that during this week, most of the places does not receive much of the rainfall. Even in fact in the central India and your south India, rainfall was close to zero. What was recorded was close to zero. And if we talk about the entire season as a whole, there was good rainfall activity, that is plus 500% over South Peninsular India. However, overall India, if we take it as a whole country, the rainfall is plus 38% only. Now if we see the synoptic features for today, that is 28th January, we can see that there are not much activities. However, 3 cyclonic circulations, one over your southeast Rajasthan, one over your Madhya Maharashtra and adjoining Marathwada, and one over your South Assam. 3 cyclonic circulations are seen, which were the main synoptic features today. Other than that, if we see the fog condition for today, that's 28th January, you can again see that the fog is covering the entire Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, your adjoining Madhya Pradesh regions, North Chhattisgarh, and the northeastern part of the country. If we see on my left hand side, you can see the weather warning for the next 5 days. That is how the multi-hazard weather or different kind of weather warning which are issued from the India Meteorological Department. On the top side, you can see the weather for today, it is 28th January, going till 1st of February. If you see this map carefully, you will notice that the your fog conditions, they are abating after 2 days. They are becoming a little bit lesser after 2 days. However, they will continue over Uttar Pradesh till your 1st of February. And this chart shows the global model forecast for next 7 days. That is how the rainfall is predicted from the numerical weather prediction models. If we see this model, this product, it's showing that the major rainfall activity is concentrated towards the south of the country, that is near to your Tamil Nadu coast, and some activity on the north, in the north, that is near the Jammu Kashmir region, which is due to probable western disturbance which is likely to affect India from 31st January night. Other than that, not much rainfall activity is predicted. This particular image is also from the IMD GFS model. It is showing the wind movement in lower levels, that is 925 HPA. If we see this wind movement carefully, we are noticing most of the winds are in the northwesterly direction. And this is like creating these conditions which are very much suited for your cold conditions to prevail and the fog conditions to further prevail during the week. This is like the extended range forecast, like how the next week is going to be in terms of rainfall. So if we see the top panel on my right hand side, it is showing the week 1 rainfall activity. If we see this map carefully, you can notice that there is some green patch in Jammu Kashmir and some near to coastal Tamil Nadu and little bit on the Arunachal Pradesh side. This map shows that the only little some rainfall activity is expected over these regions. Other than that, entire India, we are not expecting much of the rainfall activity in the week 1. However, in week 2, if we see, the situation is almost similar. Not much rainfall activity other than your North India, some patches in the Northeast India and in coastal Tamil Nadu. The below panel, it shows the anomaly. Anomaly means like what is the difference in the forecast and what is like normal during that particular week. If we compare these two figures, you will see that most of the India is showing in the red or the your orange color, which is showing the negative anomaly. So that means the rainfall is likely to be below normal as compared to the normal rainfall during the next 2 weeks. This is for the T minimum first. Let's talk about T minimum first, because this is the winter season, so minimum temperatures are like more, people are more worried about it. So if we see this T minimum temperature, the right panel on top panel on right hand side, it is showing the minimum temperature during the week 1, that is from 29 January to 4th February. If we see this picture, we can notice the entire North India and some parts of your eastern parts of Central India, they are still in the bluish zone. That is, the temperature is likely to be around 0 to 5 degree in that region. And other than that, the temperatures are more or less in the 11 to 14 degree centigrade region. Similarly, if you go to week 2, we see this blue patch from week 1, it is slightly reduced. So that means the minimum temperature are likely to slightly increase in the week 2. However, if we see the anomaly part, that is the below panel, you can see that still the anomaly is on the negative side. That means the temperature, however, are going to be below normal for most of the part of the week 1 and also for most of the part of the week 2. However, in week 2, the anomaly is little bit reduced as compared to week 1. So we can expect that the temperatures are likely to be on the lower side as compared to the normal over northern India and central India particularly. Now if we talk about the Tmax, that is the maximum temperature which is reported in a day. So we see that the anomaly part, if we consider as compared to the forecast part, we still see that in the central India still the anomaly is on the negative side. What it means is that the maximum temperatures are also going to be below normal in the central India for week 1 as well as for the week 2. However, the anomaly is little bit reducing on the Uttar Pradesh and the northwest plains as compared to week 1. So in week 2, the Tmax are slightly going to be slightly better than the week 1. Now this map shows the cyclogenesis probability over North Indian Ocean. However, we are not expecting any cyclogenesis activity in the North Indian Ocean in the coming 2 weeks. Now if we talk about the forecast summary for week 1, that is 28th January to 3rd February, we see that under the influence of cyclonic circulation over Marathwada and adjoining Madhya Maharashtra, light to isolated rain thunderstorm activity is likely over East Madhya Pradesh and today, and East Madhya Pradesh and Vidarbha today, and over Chhattisgarh tomorrow. And also we are saying that there is a easterly wave which is likely to cause rain and thunderstorm activity over Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Karaikal during 29th January to 1st February, and over Kerala and Mahe on 31st January to 1st February. We are also expecting a WD to affect Western Himalayan region from 31st night, and under its influence we are expecting light rain or snowfall activity during 1st to 3rd February over Western Himalayan regions. Other than that, due to isolated rainfall is also expected over Arunachal Pradesh during 29th 31st January, and light thunderstorm over rest parts of the northeast India during the same period. Now, if we talk about the temperature part forecast of the minimum temperature, we see that minimum temperatures are still in the range between 2 degrees centigrade to 10 degrees centigrade over most parts of northwest and adjoining central India. And there is no significant change in minimum temperature likely over most parts of northwest, east and Maharashtra during the next 2 to 3 days. And their likelihood of increasing by 2 to 4 degrees centigrade over northwest India and Maharashtra, and fall by 2 to 4 degrees centigrade over most parts of East India and adjoining Chhattisgarh during subsequent days of the week. Therefore, we can say that the cold wave to severe cold wave conditions in many pockets very likely over Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh and Delhi, Uttar Pradesh and East Rajasthan on 29th and 30th January, and isolated cold wave over same area for subsequent 2 to 3 days. That means these cold wave to severe cold wave conditions are likely to occur over plains of northwest India for next 2 days. Their severity may decrease a little bit after that for next 2 to 3 days. However, cold wave kind of conditions are likely to prevail. If we consider the fog, we can see that the dense to very dense fog is likely over Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh and Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, SSWB, Sikkim, Bihar during first of the week, and they are going to decrease in spatial distribution intensity thereafter. Dense fog in isolated pockets also very likely over Uttarakhand, Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, that is entire northeast India during next 2 to 3 days, and over Odisha during 29 to 31st January 2021. If we try to sum up it in one sentence, we can say that the overall minimum temperatures, they are very likely to be below normal by 2 to 4 degrees centigrade over most parts of the country, except your south peninsular India, where these are very likely to be near normal. Now, if we talk about the forecast for the week 2, that is from the 4th to 10th February 2021, we can see that we are not expecting any active WD during the second week. So in absence of any active WD, below normal rain or snow is very likely over northern parts of the country, including the Western Himalayan region. And under the influence of a cyclonic circulation trough over central India at lower levels, some light rainfall or thunderstorm activity is likely over your central India, that is Madhya Pradesh, Vidarbha and Chhattisgarh during the first half of the week. What it means is that the overall the rainfall activity is likely to be normal to above normal over the above region, because we are going to get like some light rainfall activity over central India in the first half of the second week. Now, as we already discussed that there is not much expectation of active WD, so northwesterly winds are likely to prevail over the northern and central parts of the country, and therefore the minimum temperature are likely to be below normal by 2 to 4 degrees centigrade over most parts of the country, outside extreme south peninsular India, where they are likely to be near normal. Therefore, cold wave conditions are likely at isolated places over North India during the entire second week. So these are the main weather features and the weather warnings for next 2 weeks, the weather outlook for the next 2 weeks. However, all these apps which are mentioned on the screen, they give you all the updated information and all the warning issued by the Indian Meteorological Department. You all are most welcome to use them for your effective weather, for effective information on the weather hazards and weather warnings. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.